story.
Oh boy. Yeah, Ozzy, we'll tangent that after.
I believe in Ozzy. Although I don't believe in Ozzy now that he can't have 6 first-round picks. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
I don't think he could have made the Jets into a 6 first-round picks anyway. I don't think anybody can.
So let's talk about Claude Wolf then at 9.
Go for it,
He's
boss.
good.
Coming from the division of the Lions guy here, you gotta love it. He's either trash or good. I love it. 3 guys he's already talked about.
He's very consistent. He doesn't try and lose the game. He plays within himself. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't try.
He doesn't
to
try
force
to lose like CMath.
Personally, I want to see what he does with these new weapons. I think Tariq Cohen, Trubisky, I mean, he's going to have some unique little weapons, but it's all going to come back to what's he have at wide receiver. But he made Kevin White a beast. Oh, sorry, dog. Sorry.
Settle.
All right. The Bears are awesome. I'm sorry. I'll shut up. Me being a Packer fan and all. Down, boy. So, Cam.
Yeah.
Played the Bears twice a year. All right. What in this division? Like, I know you left this division this year, but when you look at this division this year, you got Jamie and Miguel still as the Packer Bears. You add in Spider as the Vikings, and then you got Lip, the old Raiders, in there as the Lions. Your old Lions. I mean, do you think the Bears stand a good fighter's chance in there?
I think that's going to be a 2 playoff team division. And the second, the playoff team's going to go between Bears and Green Bay, in my opinion.
Lip had a tough week 1. We'll get back into that a little bit later, but I like Lip. He's come a long way since the start. He's one of my boys in my old division. A lot of respect for the guy. I would not count him out, but yes, I kind of agree with you. I think it's going to be a 2-team race, or it's going to be a 2-team out of that will make the
3-team
playoffs.
race between 2 teams.
Yes, thank you. I'm having some preseason struggles here, so bear with me. So who we got at number 10?
So you and I had a little bit of difference of opinion here. At 10, I put Chef with the Broncos. Now,
That's right.
I feel like Chef, he's put in a lot of lab time. He's perfected that run-first offense, but he also knows the concepts to look for on his medium passing game to really make the safeties respect, the section of the field that they're designated to. It's really opening up the middle for him. I think he's been putting up high points. I don't know if it's just people on Mutt who suck that he's playing or what the story is exactly, but from what I've heard, Chef has been putting in time, and I really see him making a push through that AFC West.
Honestly, I personally completely agree with Chef. He's with you on that. I think he's gotten a run game that he never had right from the start. But we lost Chef for a while. I know some of us in the league knew he left for a little bit, then came back. I know Chef. He's a good dude. I think he's going to be a good user once again. But I think there's one thing that always kind of is his kryptonite, as my choice of words here for the night. And it's the ladies, man. The ladies always get the better of him. And I know for a fact that we're not playing our game tonight because he's out on a date. So for that sole fact, if it goes well, he's in trouble for this next season. Because once they get in you,
pussy
you're
drunk.
screwed, man. I'm telling you, you know it. So I'm calling him out right now.
He's also
You
into
better
pegging.
make sure. What's that?
He's also into pegging because you said once they get in you. So I'm just saying.
Oh man. But yeah, I gotta call Chef out. Because he was like, I want to play today, but I gotta go out. I'm like, uh oh, you're in trouble. It's already getting in that head, man.
You just tell her you had a work meeting.
No, I want everything. I want it to go perfectly well tonight. I want the best for the boy. But then the rest of the year, I hope he struggles because he's got to be. Oh man, I can't play. I gotta hurry up. All right. Throw picks. Damn it.
Yep.
He'll feel our
when you gonna make dinner?
Yeah, Gatto. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about here.
Yes. Too well.
But I had number 10 I had Elgato. I think he earned it last year. He got in the playoffs at the end of the year with a garbage-ass 49ers team. And he was competitive. And he stayed with that team for 7 seasons. Now he's got a really good team in Tampa Bay. I don't know about you, but Cam, you still here?
Of course.
All right. You've seen Elgato. You've seen him play. Tell me
He got
that
better.
with that talent in Tampa, with his talent in Tampa Bay,
He could make
should
a
he
playoff
not be a
run.
top 10?
He should be in the playoffs.
Thank you. I rest my case. You got the 2-time champ telling you should be in the playoffs.
I think the
And you
most
don't have me
impressive
in your
part
division.
of my resume, I'm going to toot my horn just once. When I entered the league, the 49ers were a 76 overall. By the time we were done by 4th season, I had them up to like an 84. So at least I know I can build the team. Now I just got to take them to the promised land.
Damn right. You got to do what I couldn't do with Winston. That's all I'm going to say.
Week 1 went pretty well. 15 for 19, 220, 2 touchdowns. No intercept. Well, 1 interception, I think, potentially. I don't remember. Maybe none. But
yeah, but you were whooping up on a guy that's in Miami, man. Come on, he's got turmoil out there in Miami.
Hey, it touched down in the Tampa area too, so.
Yeah, they're playing this week in their Raymond James Stadium. You're fine.
So, how about these honorable mentions? We're going to break this down into old faces and new faces. So, let's look at the new faces first because that's a smaller list. So, Raiders, this is supposed to be Carlos's brother, as well as Dizzy's. So, I've heard that he's the guy, their mentor, the Mr. Miyagi of the Carlos and Dizzy coaching tree, if you will. I've heard he hasn't played in a few years, but he seems to be a formidable opponent for the AFC West.
So you're saying there's a chance?
So Raiders are going to be good potentially. Seahawks. This is Trey's homeboy. Walks into a really good team. I believe I stated it as a lucrative environment earlier. Great team.
You seem to really like this Seattle team. I don't know. Icemantron,
Well,
he doesn't know anything about you, but I swear to God, you are like his biggest, he's like your
I got
biggest
the
fan without
pom-poms
even
out
knowing
right
you.
now.
I know.
Because look at how they've retained the Legion of Boom. You have at least 2 workable running backs with speed. You have serviceable wide receivers. The line is questionable as always. Seattle never. When's the last time?
Awful offensive line.
When's the last time they had a good
one?
Since they lost Steve Hutchinson in the Sean Alexander era, I have never seen a good line. Marshawn Lynch pretty much bench press D-line off him like every week.
Marshawn bench, baby.
Did you say Marshawn bench? No, but did you say they have 2 speedy stud running backs?
No,
You're telling me Eddie Lacy's one of them?
No, I said you have 2 usable running backs. You got a speed guy and then you got a grinder.
Yeah. Throw them at the pile and hope they clog it up, man.
As a
That's what
big
I
grinder
say.
user, I'm a big fan of grinder. I love being on there. I'm a fan of this team.
God.
So
I swear to God, that's there's one team I just can't stand being a Packer fan, and I'm just glad they beat them week 1. That's all I'm gonna say. I can't ever root for Seattle. There's just a grudge thing.
So let's jump to the East Coast then. Let's not talk about Seattle and get you any more upset. So the Panthers, the DJ D-Rec, I was talking to Chef. From what I heard, he is a better version of Chef. Same style, same schematics of how he wants to win the game, but just the next level. So the Panthers, with that style of team that is down there in Carolina, that's it seems to fit.
So basically, what you're saying is this guy won't choke a game that he should have won, and I should have been in the playoffs the final year because of that. And he won't be like Chef, and he'll dominate in the playoffs.
Sound pretty bitter there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am very
sounds
bitter.
like
I hold grudges.
We can get you a tissue.
I think I got cut off. Yes.
No,
I'm good.
So that's the new faces.
I was crying off the mic.
Let's look at our honorable mentions for we'll call them the old faces. Let's talk about Cowboys. Great team. Chris is the bomb. Rough week 1 against the CPU. Everyone knows how that goes. Great
old
team.
Old Saints user.
So, he's right on the bubble for me.
A lot.
We got the Chiefs on there. OVO. Let's see.
I don't have a lot of I don't know a lot about OVO. I kind of was out for a season or two, and that's when I think OVO was kind of a big part of the league. Cam, what do you know about OVO?
He has no offense.
Really?
I just love talking trash about him. No, he's a decent user. He talked a lot of trash, and then he got skunked 27-0 by me. So it was just like a funny situation.
Well,
but
okay.
he was
in his defense, he had Carlos's scraps at that point, and I
true.
think Carlos had a really good defense and not a very good offense.
That's true.
So I don't know how much I could take away from that.
Well, let's look at the Bengals, because I don't have a lot of info on OVO as well. I just know that he's like in the mid-tier. No, I was going to talk about the Browns as well, but I think we should talk about both Ohio teams right here, because we got JB the Dude came back. He was our old Jets user on 17, right?
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, so he was going to be the Cardinals. He had other obligations. Then he came back, joined us again, picked up the Bengals when they were available. So how do you feel about JB walking into the Cincinnati situation?
I hate to call it JB the dude out here, but he actually just told me, so I got to put this out there for everybody. He's got three players suspended already. So for all you guys out there in the league, they are
read the
down,
rules.
And it has begun.
Rules are to be read to forward, like verbatim, what they say. Just
we
be
aren't
careful,
the guys that are going to
them.
be the ones calling you out. The commissioners they're on a freaking surge this year to fucking take everybody's. If you're gonna screw up the rules, they're coming for you. So, he basically made a mistake. Changed position he changed positions for players. If you're gonna do that, I actually am changing Itachu from a right end to an outside linebacker. What you have to do if you're gonna do something, before you do it, ask the commissioners if you have their approval. They will tell you if it's a doable thing or it's not, and they will give you a reason why. So make sure you ask the commissioners. If you're ever skeptical of something, just ask them, and they will be the first ones to help you out. And if you can't get in touch with them, get in touch with one of us. We'll try to get in contact with them for you. But definitely, do what you got to do. Make sure you follow the rules. Otherwise, they're cracking down.
Even on just like O-line changes, just anything that it says that is interchangeable in the rule positions, even if it is interchangeable, that doesn't mean you don't have to address it with the commissioner and make it known. This is all stemming off of an issue we had last year where some people felt like people were putting players in other positions to exploit them in practice for XP, but then using them at a different position during the game. So this is just to mind everyone's P's and Q's, keep everything simulation. We're not trying to be assholes. We're just trying to make sure everything stays on